Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Tribe Tools. This week we're going to learn about a tool that we can use during prayer. Today we have Haeyoung here to learn with us.
Hey everyone!
Hey Haeyoung! So like I said, today we're going to talk about a tool we can use when we're praying. Prayer is when we engage with God. When you pray, you are talking to a Father who dwells inside of you and is nearer than your very breath. God is always present, always listening, and always speaking. There are lots of different ways that we can pray, and today we're going to talk about one of them, which is called fixed hour prayer. Have you guys ever heard of fixed hour prayer? Haeyoung, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. Fixed hour prayers is when you pick a few times during the day to say a written prayer.
That sounds really cool. A few things that stood out to me that I heard you say are a few times during the day and written prayers. A few times during the day means that you set aside 3 times during the day to say these prayers: morning, afternoon, and evening. The time in the morning that you choose to say these prayers could be right before or after breakfast. It could be right when you're waking up or even right before school starts. The time you choose to pray in the afternoon could be maybe around lunchtime or whatever you do in the middle of the day. And then the last one is evening prayer, which you probably guessed it, is when you choose to pray at nighttime. What are some things that you guys do at nighttime? Maybe eat dinner, brush your teeth, get ready for bed? Those are all great times to choose to say your evening prayer. Okay, so you guys get the picture. Pick 3 times a day to pray. The next thing we need to cover is what are we actually praying during those 3 times? Earlier, Haeyoung mentioned written prayer. What do you guys think that means? Haeyoung, can you fill us in?
Of course. So, written prayers is exactly what it sounds like. You say prayers that have already been written.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. One reason that I love written prayers is because sometimes when I'm praying, I don't know exactly what to say. Written prayers are so awesome because they give us a chance to connect with God without always having to find our own words. Okay, now that you guys have the basics, let's talk about actually applying this tool to our lives. The first step is going to be deciding with the people around you what time you want to set aside to say these 3 prayers each day. Haeyoung, what are some other things that we can keep in mind as we start using this tool?
Well, one powerful way to start this practice is to sit in silence before the actual prayer. This is a way to bring yourself into the present moment and let go of any other things that might be running around in your mind. That is another reason this tool is really powerful. It gets you in the habit of connecting with God right when you wake up, in the middle of the day, and at the end of the day as things are coming to a close.
I love that, and it kind of makes me think of that verse where Paul talks about praying continuously. This is such a practical way that we can do that. Haeyoung, do you have any other tips or ideas for us as we start using this tool?
Sure, Valley. So one other idea is to print out the written prayers. It could also be fun to have different people around you read for different times of the day. And that will help create room for those who don't know how to read yet still be able to lead prayer time.
Those are awesome ideas. I love those because it gives everyone a chance to feel included and responsible for a different part of your time together. Alright everybody, that is the gist of fixed hour prayers. Before we finish up, Haeyoung, could you read us one of the prayers that we'll be using?
Yeah, I would love to. So this is one of the morning prayers that you can say. Dear Jesus, who calms the seas, thank you that you walk with me. Over the mountains and in the waves, you hold my hand ever so tightly. Amen.
Oh, Haeyoung, that was so beautiful. Thanks for sharing that with us. These prayers are awesome because they're super short and sweet and bring our awareness and attention back to God. And now we're reaching the end of our episode, but there's a few more things that we need to let you guys know so that you all can start using this tool. 1. After this video, you and those around you decide what 3 times a day you would like to say these prayers together.
2. There are going to be 15 prayers written below. 5 for the morning, 5 for the afternoons, and 5 for the evenings.
3. Each day you can pick a new prayer, so you'll have a week's worth of written prayers. When you get through all of them, you can go back and start again. Repeating and remembering these prayers is another fun part of using this tool.
4. If this kind of tool is new for you or for those around you, it is okay if you want to start off by picking just 1 or 2 times a day to pray. Then, as you start to get used to this tool, you can go up to 3 times a day. It's up to you.
And lastly, there's about to be a slide that will pop up with some bonus activities on it, and we would love to know your thoughts and experiences while using this tool. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Well, that's all for now. I hope you guys have an awesome time using this tool together, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys!
Bye!